Hey everyone, Matt here, your underdog advocate. Hey, I want to take a few minutes and run through the urgency of getting a signature on the stimulus package from President Trump because the failure to do so is literally going to impact tens of millions of people over the next few days here. It's coming quick, we are running out of time, and I've compiled a short list here in chronological order that I want to run through with you and show you the impact if we do not get that infamous signature from President Trump here very quickly. This is going to be a very serious situation that we are going to be in here very, very soon. So let's run through my list that I have here. But hey, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt, and if you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate your support. If you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button just right below the video. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Let's get right into it. So like I said, I've compiled this list, but really quickly before I get into it, let's preface all this. Where are we and what does all this mean? Well, remember, back on Monday night, Congress passed the stimulus package. The House passed it, the Senate passed it, and then they sent it off to the president for a signature. Well, Congress passed it. Yeah, that's great. However, now that it goes to the president for a signature, we're waiting for that. Without a signature, it does not become law. As of right now, it's just simply sitting there as a 5,500-page pile of kindling. Seriously, I mean, it's a worthless pile of paper at this point without a signature. So that's why it's so important that we need a signature. So this list here that I have for you that I'm going to read right now is if we do not get a signature, this is what is to come. That's why it's so important to get a signature from President Trump quickly as time is ticking away and we are running out of time. That's the fact of the matter. We are running out of time. So let's get into it. Number one, unemployment benefits. Unemployment benefits will be expiring for 12 plus million people on Saturday. Saturday's the very last day. On Sunday, those benefits are done. They are expired for 12 million plus people who are W-2 people, maybe they're self-employed, they're gig employees. All of those benefits will be ending as of Sunday, just in a couple days here from now. Sunday, those benefits are completely done. And it's not like they're just losing the federal boost. That's not the case because there is no federal boost right now. They are completely losing benefits. So these people who are holding on by a thread right now, getting maybe a couple $100 per week in unemployment, that's it. Chop, chop, done. The benefits are gone as of Sunday, just in a couple days from now, if we don't get a signature on the stimulus bill to extend those benefits out until March 14th, as is suggested in the bill. So this is a serious situation. 12 plus million people would be impacted by that. That's just unemployment benefits. Let's get into the next one. Government shutdown. All right, this is the next one on the list in our chronological order. Monday, December 28th. The government is funded through the end of the day, Monday, December 28th. Within the stimulus bill that Congress passed just the other day, they also passed a short-term 7-day continuing resolution to keep the government funded until the end of the day, Monday, December 28th. If President Trump does not sign this, the government will go into a shutdown. Of course, there are other options unless they come through with another short-term stopgap bill or continuing resolution to continue the government funded for a, who knows what, an unspecified amount of time. Maybe it's a couple days, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a month, who knows what it might be. But at that point, if they don't do anything, the government would go into that shutdown. Well, that would, again, put about 1 million people, government employees, unemployed at that point, like literally at a snap of a finger, unemployed. So that would be a big one as well. That's another one, the next hammer to drop. At that same time, if we do not get a signature on the stimulus bill, here are a few things within the bill that we would not be getting. Stimulus checks. Yep, we can count that one out. It wouldn't be happening if we don't get a signature. Of course, if we get a signature, all of this goes into effect with everything that's in the stimulus bill. So if we get the signature, we get it. If we don't, nothing. So stimulus checks, no signature, no stimulus checks. That's it. The 15% short-term boost for SNAP benefits. Yep, sorry, that wouldn't happen either. How about the $25 billion that they have allocated for rental assistance? Nope, sorry, that wouldn't happen either. That again, so that $25 billion would be for people who are behind on rent and rent going forward, which actually brings me to my next topic, and this is potentially the biggest and worst one of all. I get it. Everybody wants stimulus checks. That's a good one too. But not having a roof over our head is potentially like kind of crossing the line. You know what I mean? Like, everybody can play the game, everybody can play ball, but when you cross the line and you don't play within the rules, then that's not cool. It's not cool to play outside of the rules, right? Yeah, we don't like playing the game outside the rules. And this one would be playing the game outside the rules. And that is the eviction moratorium would be expiring the end of this year. Within the stimulus bill, there's an extension of 1 month through the end of January for the eviction moratorium. Otherwise, some people call it the eviction protections. Same thing. Same thing. So it's the eviction ban through the end of this year. If we do not get an extension on that, or the stimulus bill passed, or an executive order from President Trump, that would be going into effect and allowing to expire at the end of this year. That would be really, really bad. Not cool, like I just said. It's anticipated and estimated that over 10 million households in the United States are behind on rent and potentially subject to eviction as of January. Could you imagine that? That is not cool. I mean, seriously, that's like, that's not even cool anymore. It's, there's so many things that are not cool about this whole thing, but really, like the last thing, I feel like the very last ball to drop really is like kicking people out of their home. That's just crossing the line. At that point, you're crossing the line. That is just not cool anymore. Well, I mean, seriously, none of it's cool, but I mean, the last thing is everybody needs shelter. Really, everybody needs shelter, and just kicking people out of the house is not even cool at all. So 10 million plus households could potentially be subject to eviction as of January. So that's why this is so important. Now again, even if we don't get an extension, even if we don't get the stimulus bill passed, we could potentially get an extension for the eviction ban. So President Trump signed that executive order back in early September with this eviction ban. That could get an extension through executive order. Yes, that could potentially happen, but we're kind of running out of time here. My point is, it's only going to take him a little while to issue an executive order. But my point is, why would we want to wait until the very last minute? I feel like so many people that are in this position that are potentially facing eviction, if without an extension, are already stressed out enough. Why put that on people? Let's just, let's at the very least, let's just get that thing signed so people know that they have at least 1 more month to kind of get things straightened out before we get another stimulus package to kind of get that all hammered out. But that one is certainly a not cool situation. So these are some of the programs that are literally set to expire here within the next couple days. A lot of this, well, all of these actually, are built into the stimulus package. Without a signature of the stimulus package, we get nothing. So again, the unemployment benefits, the government shutdown, at that point, the stimulus checks, the SNAP benefits, that boost, the rental assistance, the eviction ban, the eviction moratorium extension. All of this is coming very, very quickly in the next few days here. We do not have much time left. So it's very important that we get a signature. I get it. The stimulus bill as it currently sits is not ideal in so many different ways, but at the end of the day, something needs to be done, right? We'll continue watching to see what President Trump comes up with as far as, does he offer an executive order for the eviction moratorium extension? Again, President Trump does not have the authority, or he cannot write an executive order for stimulus checks. I've been seeing down in the comment section some of you saying, how about an executive order for stimulus checks? Unfortunately, that's just not an option. He can't do that. Congress needs to do that. And Congress, they're apparently not up to much lately. They don't really do a whole lot, as all of us know. But either way, I wanted to give you this video because it's like, we're simply running out of time. So I'll continue to watch all of this very closely for you. Again, I don't want to instill any fear in anybody, but at the same time, I do want to keep you aware of what is coming if we don't get some kind of resolution sometime soon. But either way, I hope you're having a nice day. I'll catch you again very soon with the latest updates. And thanks so much for your continued support. I truly appreciate it. I'm here for you. So have a nice day. I'll see you later.